Guys, this video is for people that are just ready to change things. Whether it's your health and fitness, your relationships, the way you make money, how you spend your days, whatever it is. Trust me, I've used this information to go from sleeping on a yoga mat to living in a £1 million home. I've turned my annual income into my monthly income. I've gone from an unhealthy body to a nice, healthy body. I've gone from being lonely, depressed to being happily married with 2 children. Okay, this information is not a joke. I haven't just said everything just to brag. I've said to let you know that if you take on board what I'm going to say in this video, your life can and potentially will change. So in order to change, first of all, you need to understand it's going to be a challenge. The word challenge has change in it, the first 3 letters, the last 3 letters. So it's going to be a challenge. Now, this information is very, very simple. Just like following a diet plan. It's simple, but it's not easy. And the reason why it isn't easy is because of all the internal battles that happen when you do change. Now, if you don't understand why these internal battles are happening or where they're even coming from, it's going to be difficult to continue pushing through adversity. Okay, because everyone loves learning, but changing is the biggest gap. Knowing and doing is a massive gap. So in this video, 3 steps. First one is awareness. I want you to take a look at where you are today in life, health and fitness, relationships, the way you make money, the way you spend your days. You need to understand that the reason why that is because of the way you were programmed. What you've been hearing, smelling, seeing, tasting and touching since a little baby is the reason why you are attracting your current reality. There's a quote, "So within, so without. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." We don't attract what we want, we attract who we are. So your outside world is simply a reflection of your inside world. You need to become very aware of that. Okay, the second step to change, guys, is acceptance. It's understanding that because of what I've just told you, you don't want to be living in resentment, guilt, shame, regret, jealousy, envy. These are all low frequency thoughts, low frequency emotions that you can never ever attract a high frequency life on a low frequency. Okay, so you need to fully accept that the past is the past. We're not going that way. We're going this way. We're going forward. So don't blame, accept that everything moving forward from this video, from you being aware of this information, everything moving forward is your responsibility. If it's to be, it's up to me, okay? There's a quote in the book by Neville Goddard. The book's called The Power of Awareness. And it says, man's chief delusion is that there are causes other than his own state of consciousness. What does this mean? This means that the biggest mistake people make is thinking that this has happened because of this, and this. No, everything that's happening, you've attracted the good and the bad. You're a magnet. You're going to attract poverty. You're going to attract prosperity. You're going to attract being fit, being fat, being lonely, being happily married, guys. Being a good dad, being a bad dad. That's all that you're attracting. Okay, so that's the second step. It's actually just accepting that where you are right now is not your fault, but where you're going is your fault, and you're not going to get there by dragging the past into the future. And the third step to change, guys, is reprogramming. Okay, like we've said, your outside world is a reflection of your inside world. So how do you reprogram that? There's 2 things you need to do. Well, number 1, repetition of information. You see this car? This is my school. This is my university. I do so much learning in this. I used to listen to Drake's album, Mist's album. I could see, I realised I know the lyrics to every single one of Mist's songs, but that was just getting him rich, not me. You understand that, right? So I turned my car into a university. I didn't get any good grades at school. So for me, reading was a big struggle initially. So I had to make it more and more accessible and easy for me and simple for me. So I'm thinking, what can I do if I'm driving half an hour a day, an hour a day? Can I turn that half an hour into learning time? Listen to podcasts, listen to audiobooks, listen to people. Here's a number 1 tip. Listen to people that have the results that you want in the area of health and fitness, relationships, faith, finances. Okay, listen to those people on repeat. That's the first thing, repetition of information. Write down exactly how you want to live your life and see every day. What we see is what we want to be. What we tune into, we turn into. What's entertaining you now is training you now. The second step to reprogramming is massive action. I'm just about to go and smash arms in the gym. I don't want to do it, but I do want big arms. That means that I'm going to have to do things that the version of Jake that has big arms has to do, regardless of how I feel. If you want to make more money, You need to make phone calls. You need to prospect people. You need to get your product services in front of people, whether that's creating content, YouTube channel, whatever. Like, you have to do it before you're ready. This is what's going to create that new identity, massive action as the person that you need to become, who's going to attract this new reality. Massive action, because guess what? When you take action that you're not ready for, you're outside your comfort zone. And when you're outside your comfort zone, your consciousness expands. When you're inside your comfort zone, nothing changes. So you want to always be searching to stay not too far out your comfort zone. You want to just be a little bit out your comfort zone every single day. 1%, what can I do a little bit more of? How can I get that a little bit better, right? How can I speak with a little bit more conviction, be more bold, right? Whatever it is, this is how you change. Number 1, awareness. Number 2, acceptance. And number 3, reprogramming. You apply these steps, guys, and I promise you, you'll offer change. With that being said, let's go train arms. Let's go. Subscribe to the channel.